Centers are lined up. Official ready to drop the puck. The Predators will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Into the offensive zone. Tiptoes around the poke check. Anaheim's got it from behind the net. Way too much congestion blocks that. Fantastic save!
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I'd been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he does it. He just knows how to move and maneuver his body around the puck. He can shield it, and he maintains possession for a great shot on net.
Carlson's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. The Ducks played along the boards. Here's a shot! Blocked him in the open ice! And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. Anaheim's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Shakes off the coverage. To the front! Fires it! Nothing!
You got to get a shot on that, James. You get in tight, you have an opportunity in that scoring area, and you don't even get a shot on net. Not good enough.
Quick feed down low. Quick feed to Yossi. Looks to set up at the point now. Picked off by Kreider. Takes the puck at the point. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. Shea's getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials.
You always hate these penalties. You're in amongst the puck, you're fighting for it, and then you get your stick caught in your opponent's skates, and you wind up in the penalty box.
The Ducks get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
With a scoreless game, James, an opportunity to go up by 1. They'll want to gain possession right off the draw and set the tempo.
The Predators will play it from the defensive zone. Right in the open ice, that one's picked off. Takes off the defender with some nifty moves. Moves it to Wilson. The Ducks gain control of the puck against the wall. Moves it in front! And that's blocked in front! And that's a smart heads-up play by Jost. Nashville's across the blue line. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. And he had the answer on that play.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
The Ducks come up empty-handed on the power play. We're back to even strength here. And he turned that aside as we continue play here. Puck scooped up by Zellweger. The Ducks will play it in their own end. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Moves inside. Oh, what a save in front.
Saros defends his crease and doesn't give up anything on that one.
Made the stop on the play.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
Puck picked up by Granlund. The Ducks have it now. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Grabbed along the boards by Marchessault. And now it's grabbed by Haig. Tries to feed it over to Forsberg. The Ducks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Forsberg. From the point, looks to make something happen. Here's a chance. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. On the attack along the boards. Takes it to the net. Nashville's got the puck. Quick pass to Yossi. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Shot! Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Still looking for our first goal. Carlson's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, look at this. Puck grabbed by Lacombe. From the top of the offensive zone here. Big save. Blankenberg's got the puck in his own zone. He's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. And now it's over to Evangelista. They got a chance to make something happen here on the delayed penalty. Extra attackers out. And the play's whistled dead. Here's the call. The Ducks will lose a man, tripping the call.
Well, the official is right there to make the call, and no question about it, it's tripping. Anytime you take someone's feet out from under them, you're going to hit the box for two.
Nashville's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game, and to set the tempo, the trend on the specialty team unit.
Anaheim's got it in the defensive zone. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Moves into the slot. Picked up along the boards by Kreider. And that's a great heads-up play by Wood. Gains the zone through the middle. Slides it across. Gets a glove on it to make the save. Gudas works the puck in his own zone. Takes himself free. Anaheim's got a hold of it along the wall. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. Oh, he kind of fought it, but he keeps it out. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Taken along the wall by Minchikov. Anaheim's got it in their own zone. Shakes loose. Tying seconds, and he makes the save. Well, here's the horn ending period number one, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. Well, let's see what period two has in store for us as they're about to drop the puck. Advantage goalies through the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
Not a lot of shots out there in a scoreless game, James. You can certainly tell everyone is making sure that they're on the right side of the puck. Not a lot of air right now, which means not a lot of offense.
And that puck leaves the zone. Anaheim's ready to go on the attack. The Ducks will take it behind the net. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Tries to the sweet spot. Anaheim's got control of the puck. And that's offside, stopping the play.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We're still scoreless. Taken by Trouba. And he dodges the poke check there. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. The Predators scoop it up along the boards. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Here's a shot. Comes up with a bad save. The Ducks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Puck scooped up by Gauthier. Here we go, on-man rush. Oh, scooped it, wow!
I can't even believe he got to that puck there, James. I mean, this is all about instinct. You do all those reflex drills for a reason, so you don't have to think about it when you're just reaching for the puck.
Well, as play continues, can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this place here, Cheryl.
I can feel it, you can feel it, and he can feel it after that last save. Because you know what fans appreciate? They appreciate effort, James, and that's how that save was made.
Puck moved over to Svechkov. Loses the coverage there. Here's a chance to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. Handles it along the blue line. Here's a shot. Off the glove and makes the save. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the ozone. And almost ran all the way. Great heads-up defensive play. Look out. The Predators gain possession in their own end. And he moves it up to Blankenberg. Odd-man rush. Goes right to the crease. And he elects to explore his options. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Grabs control of it at the point. Nashville's through center and now in the offensive end. Gets a piece of it and will play on. What a steal in his own end. Shakes off the coverage. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Vinchikov's got it in the offensive zone. Makes some space. Nashville's looking to break out of their own end. Here's a race for the loose puck. And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. Here's a short pass to Yossi. Nashville's got possession of the puck. Takes a shot. Shuts him down. Pass to Killorn. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Nashville's got it in their own zone. Across the line, down the left wall. From the point, they take control of it. Back to the blue line. Sends it in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Nashville's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Predators get a hold of the puck along the boards. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Passes it over. And makes the save. Second intermission approaching quickly here. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Feeds it over. Carlson's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment. The Predators are going to serve 2 for tripping here.
Listen, it's a tight game. It's late in the period. You've taken a penalty. Now you got to stay in the present, stay in the moment, kill it off, and then you can reset the intermission.
Quick shot. Nice save off the tender's pad. There's the buzzer. 2 periods down. 1 more to go. They always say 3 is a magic number. We've got period number 3 next. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. The Predators, penalty killers, start this period out on the ice, and they're off to a good start with possession. Nashville's got him along the wall. The Predators have the puck in the corner. Quick pass across to Jost. Picked off by Lacombe. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. From the point, looks to make something happen. Right with the man advantage, and they make it click. Anaheim's got to feel like they've got some extra energy now with that 1-goal lead here in the third.
Well, you can see the finish line, but you're not there yet. So you got to make sure that you continue to press, James. You got to close quickly on your opponent when they have the puck. Don't give them an inch in all 3 zones.
Stood up along the wall by Carlson. Puck picked up by Kreider. And stops that big bomb. Now over to Evangelista. Nashville's moving it into the offensive end. The Predators take possession here in the open ice. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Nashville's got the puck against the half wall. Evangelista's going to play into the corner. Moves it quickly over to Haig. And now it's grabbed by Stamkos. Quick feed to Haig. And it banks off a stick in traffic. Trouba's taking it from his own end. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Avoids the poke check. Nashville's got it behind the net. Picked up along the wall by Stamkos. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice. The Predators are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
An untimely penalty to take here, James. You're trailing by 1, so you got to find a way to reset momentum. The PK is tasked with doing just that. Get that puck down the ice and get them back to even strength.
Slides it across to Jost.
your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
McCarron's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Puck grabbed by Seneca. Denies him on the play.
Well, this is just a prime example of doing what it takes to keep the puck out of the net. In this case, right off the noggin.
Anaheim's got a hold of it against the wall. The Predators get a hold of it. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. The Ducks have it now. Carries it across the line. The Ducks fail to capitalize on the power play. Denies him in close.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
And he takes the pass. Pushes it across to Shea. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Hellison's lugging the puck. Moves it over to Vetrano. Comes to the paint. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Anaheim's got a hold of the puck now. The Ducks have it from the corner. Here he is on the backhand. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
Saros has been great tonight, James. I mean, he's been underseas, really peppered in his own zone, but he's finding the puck. He's out battling his opponent, and it's a reason it's a tight game. I was never expected to score, James, and this never really bothered me. I was always on the defensive side of it. But listen, the goaltenders had to make some huge save. Everyone's talking about the chances. How about the tenders and their positioning and the ability to move within the net?
Anaheim's on the attack. Slides by the stick. Oh, and he stops that one. Yossi's got it in the defensive end. We got a delayed penalty coming up. Here's the ref's hand goes up in the air. And they score on the delayed penalty to make it count.
Oh, they do make it count, James. Now the middle of the game, their power play opportunity. But hey, when you capitalize, you don't get the power play.
Nashville's leveled the playing field with that big-time goal here in the third.
And usually at the late stages of a game like this, when it's tied, the victor is the one that goes for it and knows that they have to find a way to execute. If you're too worried about making a mistake, you're going to sit back and you're going to have the game taken to you.
The Predators look to start the transition game. And now he angles it across to Evangelista. Nashville's on the attack. Here's a blast. Oh, he gives up the body on that. And that slides right out to center ice. Grabbed along the boards by Yossi. Gaining momentum along the wing. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. The Ducks are going to be short-handed because of a tripping call.
Well, the PK got to be dialed in and ready to do a job here. I mean, a tie game late in the third period. There couldn't have been a worse time to take an infraction.
Carlson's won a big draw on their own end. Sneaks by the poke check. Picked up along the boards by Trouba. From the blue line, they take control of it. The Predators have it from their own end. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Taken by Haula. Puck scooped up by Blankenberg. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end.
Saros is doing a great job of being the last line of defense for his team in this game, James. Just have a look at the saves that he's had to make in this game. There's been some big ones, not necessarily back-to-back, but the timeliness of them is critical. And anytime you look at your goaltender, you want to make sure they're making the big one when it counts.
Another face-off looming here on this power play. the buzzer. 60 minutes of play has solved absolutely nothing. So let's go to overtime, and we'll do that next here on EA Sports.